Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. Because if you're not, I'm going to beat you half to death with 5 sticks bundled up together with tape or whatever else I can find. And then proceed to, whack you with it. Because what else am I supposed to do with that? I could pretend it's like a rocket launcher. That would be kinda cool, not gonna lie. Bubby, you like posting that darn little doggy. Look at that thing. It's so pixely. I love it. I love how pixelated it is. And yet it is another one of those that just doesn't show up on this little thing. You beat us too often, we grow numb. I highly doubt it. I don't think I beat you enough. I think you need more beatings. I think you need so many that you possibly cannot feel the lower half of your body. But that's just me. That's just me. How's the day going though? It's a Wednesday. For some reason I thought it was a Thursday. It's not Thursday. Thursday is still a little bit away. Like 2 days. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. 2 days away. I cannot recount the days accurately anymore. I am actually losing it. You do that by other means? Starts with a T. Triceratops. I think that's what you mean. Because I do not know what other things would do that with a T. A tire, perhaps, would also be able to, numb your lower half. I meant both days start with T, dipshit. Oh, that. No, they don't. What are you on about? Wednesday does not start with a T. It starts with a W, you friggin' dingus. You think you're so funny, don't you? You think you're so funny. I have to keep track of a couple of things. I have some package that is supposedly arriving today, even though it said it was arriving on Friday, and I highly doubt. I think Amazon is just gaslighting me. 100%. Tedsnay? Tennis Day. Tennis, we love tennis. I almost said that a guy from tennis that's a champion got arrested, but it's not tennis. It's tennis? Okay, now my brain just cannot word. Golf. It's golf, the sport that I'm thinking about. Some guy that plays golf got arrested again, I believe, for drinking? Yeah. And that's just random news that I heard. That's all I got for today. That's all I got. That's the only piece of Tiger Woods. That fella. See, you know these things. How do you know these things? Is it because he's the only one that, like, drinks and that people would know of? Because if that's the case, I wouldn't be too surprised. That guy's a fiend? Really? How so? What the heck has he done? I'm trying not to swear today. I don't know why. I want to, like, not swear. I feel as though it is a necessary skill set. 100 plus affairs? Goodness gracious, but all he does is play golf. Who wants to get with a golfer? Is it the money? It's always the money, isn't it? Not his first DUI either? I don't imagine it. I mean, if I, too, had to golf 24/7 and all my life revolved around was golfing, I too would be drinking and driving. Both separately and together. Mostly together. My neck itches. I have satisfied my bodily function. Struggling with sex addiction. The poor baby. Oh, the poor little guy. He can't keep it in his pants. Well, I don't even get a choice. I have to keep it in my pants. SMH. Although, to be fair, it is technically a type of addiction that can occur. It is just rare, I suppose. Quite rare. I'd hate to be his wife, I suppose. Does he have any kids, now that I think about it? He seems old enough to have at least a couple of kids. I don't know, though, since I've never really... I've heard about the man, clearly. Because he is just one of those random sports people that everybody seemingly knows about. You believe he does? Not sure, though. Like he's in his, what, 40s, 50s at this point? If he doesn't, I'd be kind of surprised. I mean, especially with that many affairs. Like, come on. He probably has like a bastard or two running around somewhere. He's out here pretending to be a goddamn old school king. Unless you're a sultanate. In which case, it wasn't an affair. Because you were allowed to have a harem. So... You know, what's the difference between an affair and a harem? The law, I guess. Culture, too, I suppose? And also the whole, you know, who's gonna stop me mentality. So there is that as well. It tends to be quite the strong mentality. And then the video of him arrested where he pretends to be speaking to the president on the phone. Did he do that? I didn't see the video. I saw the picture of him in the back of the car. But I didn't see... I did see him, like... I think, like, a picture of him, like, tweaking out a little bit. That's all I saw, though. I didn't know there was a whole video. Why would he even pretend to be... I guess he is, like, drunk off of his rocker, apparently. But, you know... It is what it is. If I were rich and a golfer, I suppose I too would pretend to call the president. That man is something, clearly. And that something is drunk. That's the something he is. Drunk. A rascal. Listen, I like my drink, but I at least do it only sometimes, right? Only sometimes. And no driving for Yali. Only horse riding. You know, it must be fun to ride a horse while drunk. That has to be a thing. I do wonder if there's any places where I can do that. I'll just show up drunk, pay the fee, and just get on horse. Just go about gallivanting. Like an old school knight that's walked out of some random tavern. He is rich enough to pay drivers. He doesn't need to be getting DUIs. He does it for the love of the game. That is true. The man just... You know, maybe he just likes to drive around all drunk. The feeling of, like, the way... You know, because you're all wobbly when you're drunk, right? So I imagine you'd be far more wobbly when you're feeling the... What do you call it? The inertia of the car turning? Maybe that's why he does it. Either way, not good for anyone but himself. Euro Truck Simulator? Brother... I wouldn't even get normal Truck Simulator. Why would I get Euro Truck Simulator? Just a crash? Yeah, let's just drive around in my strange European vehicle on strange European roads, transporting strange European things to strange European locations. You mean drunk drivers that want to do that? Oh, not me, the drunk drivers. You know what? Fair. That would be probably... Actually, I'm pretty sure there's entire streams of people doing that exact same thing, now that I think about it. I never thought about it that way, you know? You could just do that, yeah. And, you know, if you're rich enough, you could get a whole setup. You know that kind of, like, setup people get for, like, race car driving games? You could do that to make it feel real. Or maybe they probably have like a VR mod. I'm sure they do. You just strap on a VR headset, get your very accurate car set up, and just, you know, get drunk as hell and start driving in the game. You did that once, your friend has it. You got drunk and played it. Or rather, you mostly watched. You're a passenger princess. That's what you're telling me, huh? Little passenger princess. Oh, look at you. Look at you. I bet you liked it, didn't you? Oh, drunk VR desert bus. All there is nothing but sand. Sand, and then sand. You are a passenger princess, you admit? See? It all comes full circle. To be fair, it's pretty comfy. Pretty comfy. Unless you're with a driver that is absolutely insane. I cannot say I approve of some people's driving, admittedly. Some people just drive like their lives are, well, like your life is not in their hands. Put me behind the wheel and you'll want me as a passenger in no time. Nah, I'm sure I'm sure you're a great driver. Let's do that thing like in that one video where the guy was begging the other guy. I think it was like a race, and the instructor guy was trying to tell the other guy how to drive, and the guy just wouldn't listen. That's you and me. That's gonna be you and me. Oh man, that video is quite something, isn't it? I don't even know where it takes place. Yeah, the Indian one, I think they sound Indian? Accent-wise, I'm not sure they are Indian. But they could be. The hell do I know, right? The hell do I know? I swear, there are some accents that sound like they're from one place, but then you ask the person where they're from, and they're from like some different area completely. It's weird. I don't like that. It confuses my little brain. I've only got so many cells in there. Like 2. Sammy, you need to listen to my call, Sammy. Sammy's just like, shut up. Sammy talks back. I don't think most people like put that part of the video in, but Sammy does talk back sometimes. Sammy has attitude. Sammy does not want any instructions. I don't even know why Sammy is there. I feel bad for the guy though. He's just trying to do his thing. He's trying to make sure they win. And Sammy doesn't listen. And that car probably cost him quite a lot. Sammy was hitting that shit though. Yeah, he was hitting the posts maybe, and the posts on the side of the road. Also hitting the bottom of the whole vehicle against the ground. That car probably cost both of them like quite a bit to make, let alone fix up. How much money do you think those people make? I feel like you have to make like a pretty good amount of money just racing to make up for the amount of money you put into the vehicle itself. The gas, the training with it, like that is a economically intensive activity to perform, right? So I feel like it gotta be getting hella sponsor money in some way, shape, or form. Like the fact that Red Bull and what are the other advertisers? Red Bull, Coca-Cola, probably Pepsi, and Mountain Dew still do sponsors for sports that maybe don't even get that much in viewership is a miracle. Or maybe they do. Maybe they do get a lot in viewership, and that's why they still make money. You think these you think it's those NASCAR ship boxes? Those things are mostly plastic, besides like the cage maybe. Yeah, but like, even if that's the case, you gotta think about like the engine and whatnot. Like that itself is still quite a lot of money. But like, you're right. Like the outside, sure. The cage and like the engine, they're gonna cost hella money though. Like a whole college degree's worth of money, I imagine. I don't see how much else? No, that's not what I mean to say. I don't see how it wouldn't be quite the costly thing. Let me look that up actually. I'm curious enough. I'm little bit of a curious George on this one topic. You single-handedly keep Red Bull afloat. I can't believe people actually drink Red Bull though. Like I get Monster, right? Because there's at least different flavors of Monster, and like some of them are pretty darn good. They don't even taste or smell like fuel. But Red Bull? Red Bull just tastes like something that belongs in a jet engine. Look up if Tiger Woods has kids while you're at it. Oh yeah, right. Does Tiger Woods have kids? Let's see. Well, according to the random search assist AI that I keep forgetting about, he's got 2 kids. Okay, apparently a daughter and a son, according to this article. Yeah, so he has 2. And they're young. Younger than me, that's for sure. they're I think in their teens by now. Yeah. The battery acid is how you know you're alive? I don't know if I want, like, battery acid to be the way I know I'm alive. It feels as though you'd likely want some other flavor to confirm your existence, you know? What was the other thing I was gonna search up? How much money is made from racing? I would assume it depends. That's NASCAR. But okay, NASCAR itself can earn between 7 million to 18 million a season before... No, the racing teams can earn that much before the sponsorship in NASCAR. But, like, what about smaller race? I guess it depends. Yeah, it depends on what race, most likely. I imagine it still has to do with sponsorships, though. Because there's no way even these smaller races get anywhere, like, without, like, sponsorship money. How much do you think these, like, these sponsors are losing? I feel like they're losing a lot, but they're just doing it. I mean, they have to gain it back in some fashion. Or, I mean, to be fair, Coca-Cola and whatnot, all those companies make so much money that I feel like they also don't really care. They just put their money into everything, because even if they lose money technically in an investment like that, in a sponsorship, they still make so much money everywhere else that, like, just having their image exist everywhere is the goal. I feel like that's the main goal. You know, F1 has a fuck ton of money pumped into it. Oh yeah. It's like the same thing with, like, you know, American football, right? Where there's just gonna be money. It's too big to fail, basically. It's too big to fail. Money will be put into it. And that's that. That's the beginning and end of that whole conversation. I know skateboarding isn't really a thing anymore, but is it still getting sponsors? How's the skateboarding game nowadays, you know? Hello, you. Hello, you bundle of cells and flesh. Well, hello to you too, you fellow bundle of cells and flesh. How do you do? It's been a day. I missed you. Sorry, I got a little emotional, you know? A little bit emotional. How do you do, Knuckles? Have you drawn any cute, silly things recently? Have you been resting? Have you been, I don't know, getting jiggy with it, I suppose? We were just discussing money, I guess. Not yet? Okay. Big skateboard is only held up by Tony Hawk, I guess. Okay, this is gonna be I don't know. Let me see. What's the biggest skateboarding thing around nowadays? Skateboarding. What did they just call it? Races as well? Or no, competitions probably, right? Competitions. Let's see, 2025. We're still in the beginning of this year, so I doubt there's gonna be anything going around. Let me see, upcoming skateboarding events, because I'm trying to see what is the biggest one around. I don't imagine skateboarding is really doing well nowadays. The board series seems to have a lot of them going around. Red Bull, of course. Red Bull has one going on in Atlanta. Skull Candy apparently has a crusher, some kind of little competition. that's surprising, considering they're a headphone company, so I don't even know why why they would be involved in skateboarding, but sure. Skateboarding races have to be the lamest thing you can imagine. Nah, skateboarding is kind of cool. It's not like the craziest thing, but I've seen like a little bit of it. At least I remember watching it. I think it was the Olympics. We're doing like a little skateboarding thing, and it was actually kind of sick. It was kind of cool. Not the craziest thing, but like not the most boring thing either. Alien, hail to thee. Yeah, that's why just racing them would be lame. Yeah, just normal racing. Yeah, like when I said race, I meant like competitions where you do tricks and whatnot. That's like the whole point, basically. And how do you do? Clicks Night Yolotl toggle button. Night Yolotl. Oh, I mean like me in the uniform, so to speak. How are you doing, Allie? And I hope you're doing well. Do you like that one? I don't know if you were there to see it. Actually, now that I think about it, it's not really a knight. I suppose it is a knight by like early medieval standards, but not by late medieval standards. You're doing awesome. That's great to hear. We're just like talking about skateboarding right now. I tried to skateboard one time. Well, I did have a skateboard for like a little while. A buddy gave it to me. I did not do too well on it. I just couldn't get the handle of it. It was requiring a little too much brain power for me. And to be fair, I didn't really go and do a lot of skateboarding in the first place. I just kind of used it to like ride around, honestly. Just peeked a little on that stream. I see. You were seeing us, did you see us, like, getting destroyed the last battle I did in Battle Brothers? My goodness. We were doing pretty good until we got our hands on the standard. That standard is just, I don't know what happened. That thing is cursed. I don't know. We started just getting kind of, like, the enemy just started fighting back. Like, I don't know. They just fought back more effectively after that thing. It's still cool, though. I think since it counts as a pole arm weapon type, I want more of those because you can hit enemies from 2 tiles away. So theoretically, I thought about this yesterday after the stream. Theoretically, you could have like somebody with a shield in front and then behind them have somebody with like a pole arm type weapon, just kind of also hitting the person that the guy in front of him is hitting, but without the danger of, getting hit themselves. So it's a good way to have newer, less armored troops that you just buy assist in battle without getting them, in harm's way. That's a strategy. I'm gonna have to actually try and employ it next time around, though. Because I don't know how. I feel like a pole armor is gonna be quite expensive to even buy in the first place. And I was tempted to play today as well. I really wanted to, but at the same time, we haven't like just talked in a while, I wanted to just yap with you guys, have a little chit chat, See how it goes. That, and I also, funny enough, I sometimes rewatch my VODs, right? And I noticed how at times I just go quiet for like 5 seconds or more, and I never notice it during the stream. I never do. Only after stream do I actually like see that I just stay quiet for like 5 seconds or more, and I'm like, damn, that's not good. Why am I so quiet here? Just thinking. I need to like speak my thoughts. Speaking the thoughts takes practice. A lot more than I would think. Also, I've been like seeing a couple of VTuber designs here and there. Conversational pauses are normal, y'all. Yes, but it's not good when you are streaming, I suppose. Because when somebody comes around, if they see you for like 5 seconds, then guess what? You better be talking for those 5 seconds, because what happens if those 5 seconds happen to be the 5 seconds in which you're just quiet? Then they'll leave. This is streaming 101. It's a thing, it's a skill. It's a weird skill you just have to develop in order to constantly just talk. The viewers, they don't like sticking around in silence, man, and I can't blame them. My jaw just kind of like crinkled. I don't know what that was. I'm fine. It didn't hurt, but it did kind of just go like, I don't know, just crinkly for 1 second. Whenever you are silent, start vocal stimming or something. Yeah, just start like, just start moaning. Or something. Oh goodness. Hey, you got the emotes of a streamer I saw yesterday. On YouTube, at least. I didn't see him on Twitch, but that one. That one, I know that design. Because I saw her yesterday. Make the most annoying sound you can make. I don't know. Blizzy? Blizzy, that sounds like glizzy. I love a good glizzy or two. A Costco glizzy? I've never had a Costco glizzy, I'm gonna be honest. I should get a Costco glizzy, but there is no Costco near me. Don't Ayo me! There's nothing to Ayo, we're talking about hot dogs! But yeah, there was that one, and I love her design, by the way. There was another one that's like a cyborg scientist cat lady. Her design is pretty cool too, and she's got chompers. She's got chompies. I love them. I love character designs where I just see them and I'm like, yeah, I want that woman to bite me. You know, it's just, I guess it's my thing. I don't know. It wakes up something in me. Something feral. Got that dog in me. Doggy. Puppy. I need to read, like, speaking of, like, dogs and puppy, I guess, by extension, I need to drop more puppy. I also need to draw more just, like, bodies. Like, I need to get better with the human form. Lampup. Lampup is going to be redesigned a million times, just because, like, I need him to look right. It still doesn't look right in my eyes whenever I try to draw him. Hey, you lol toll. You always spell my name wrong. And you cannot be asking such a question. You already asked it, like, at 7 in the morning for me, and yet you continue to do so. You do not respect the rules. You do not respect the quota. SMH. SMH. It's nothing to do with freedom. There's a quota in this thing. Files. Do files get dull? What? Files? I mean, like paper files? I guess so. They do, because they're made out of paper and the ink on it can fade over time. So yes, the answer is yes on that. Unless you meant... Oh, metal files. I mean, technically yes, because... I mean, a metal file is just a piece of metal with, like, a pattern on it, and the pattern will eventually get dull, but it probably takes a long while for it to do that. Democracy. All puppies are perfect, you bastard. They all look right. Not when I draw it, okay? You have the right to speak about incest? Well, you know, I have the right to, like, keep your mouth shut, too. I think you forget that. I think you forget who has the power here. Unless you're spelling it wrong. They do. Okay, see? Wiki is the smart one, so... Play Citadel? Aight, but now seriously. Yeah, now you're getting serious, huh? You met your quota? Yeah, you overextended on your quota. Do nails dull it? 'Cause nails are tough. Oh, you're speaking about, like, the other file for nails. I thought you were talking about, like, well, no, you were talking about a metal file. So, do nails dull it? You don't use... I mean, I guess you do use a metal file, but I was thinking, like, industrial stuff, not, like, metal file on a nail. I was thinking, like, metal on metal. Like, if it's metal on metal, it's gonna dull it. If it's... The ones that are for nails are usually made out of, like, what? Like, aluminum? Probably? Even if they're made out of steel, I don't think they would file down or dull over time because they're, like, metal. And metal against, you know, something weaker isn't gonna dull the thing all that much. Or at least it's gonna take a long time. How did I find your art? It was fine. I liked it. It's cute. It's cute. Very cutesy. Wood head pat. I feel like I know that character from somewhere. Is it from Arc Knights, or is it just some other character? Because it feels like if it looks familiar. Like, I know you've posted it before. Okay, it is from Arc Knights. There we go. I knew sometimes things connect in my brain. And welcome back, Knuckles. I don't know if I already said that or not. Metal Nails file exist. They do. I know they do. It's just that, like, I don't think the amount of filing you would need for it to dull down would be quite a while. My pathetic art. Hey, listen. When you post something on the internet, it's free for everybody else to show off. So, it's not too bad of a thing. Listen, we all have our journeys. No need to berate yourself. You need to hype yourself up. You need to become delusionally confident in your artistic skills. And that way you keep just drawing, and then you get better because you're looking at it as a problem to solve rather than a problem of your skill. Until it looks right enough that you are satisfied, and then you just keep repeating over and over and over again. Copyrights confuse you? Listen, copyright on the internet doesn't exist. Copyright is an ephemeral thing, you know? You will show the art to people and say, I did that. It's like, have you guys heard about, like, okay, a little bit of a weird topic. There's some artists that do commissions where they have a, what do you call it? Fuck, damn it. It's like they try to, like, reserve rights or whatever with, like, when you have a section on your website or whatever where you're like, I reserve the rights for blah, 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 blah. Not a watermark. But, like, I don't know the name for it, but they basically try to do that. I don't think most of them realize how non-legally, like, pliable. You can't just say that you somehow reserve the rights to, like, let's say, a disclaimer, that kind of thing, yeah. Like, you can't just say, yeah, I reserve the rights to, like, make you not use the art that you paid for from me without any, like, legal agreement beforehand. Like, that's not... Most of these artists don't know how laws work. They'll just have that disclaimer, pretend it has power, and then get mad when people are like, don't take them seriously. It's like, you need to like, probably sign a contract with the person you are getting a commission from in order for that to have any kind of legally binding effect. You can't just blanket statement say, hey, I reserve the right to, like, pull my art from your, I don't know, your thing if I don't like you or something. I mean, I can use a buck or two, Lebowski. I need the money. Lebowski, isn't that like a movie where a guy gets his, like, carpet pissed on or something? I don't know. A verbal agreement is valid if it can be proven, which it's usually hard to do. Yeah, like, I mean, kind of, sort of. It still wouldn't be hard to legally bind someone with that. Like, a court, like, it might technically be the case that, like, a verbal agreement is valid. But how seriously, you also have to ask yourself, how seriously is a court gonna take that, you know? Because you can argue that a million things were happening. You could argue, oh, I was drinking. You know, like, I was under the influence or something. And, like, boom, there goes your entire, oh, I have a recording of the person saying, yes, I agree to this. Like, it's weird. Laws are weird. And you have to be very careful with them. You have to be very on paper about it. Drunk drawing is peak. Drunk drawing is just caveman scrawlings. I don't think it's possible. Maybe if you're, like, a high enough level of, like, skill, you could come out with something that looks half decent. Otherwise, I feel like you'd just be making stickmen. I mean, you take an oath in court, and if you lie under said code, you're legally liable. Yeah, but that's like in a court. I'm talking about like between two people. You know? Not between you and the court. Like, of course, the court is going to take an oath you make in a court seriously. It's its own god darn, play space. Its own, well, court for lack of a better word. Like, it's its own playing field. It's not gonna take its own thing unseriously. You are legally bound to throw it back. Ramirez, throw it back. In civil dispute, I guess it kind of would count as a civil dispute. This is weird because every now and again you see an artist online argue that, like, hey, a person that they got commissions from or got commissioned by said a thing online they don't like, and all of a sudden they don't want them to use their art, and it's like, too bad, they already paid for it and you didn't write a contract. So, like, I don't know what to tell you, random artists on the internet. Civil disputes are often vibe-based from what you see, because it's never that serious. Yeah. Kinda, sort of. They typically don't tend to have any crazy consequences, right? It's mostly just to prove a point. I guess they could have money-related consequences, right? But, like, outside of that, nothing really else, I guess. Just sign your drawing. It doesn't matter if you do or not, because a signing is just gonna be a signing. Like, it's just gonna be, it's like the same thing as a watermark. It's just gonna show that you are the one that drew it. But that has nothing to do with your ability to withdraw your art that somebody else commissioned from you. Good enough for you? If they monetize said art, well, you would have to specify. This is the thing, right? This is why I say you would have to genuinely just make like a little contract with that person. Because if you don't, then the person that you commissioned, that you could basically do whatever you want with whatever commissioned art you have from a person, as long as there is no contract involved. If the process is just, I paid you and you gave me a thing, I do whatever I want with it and there's nothing you can legally do about it. Like, unless we draw up a contract that says like, what specifically I can use this for, then there's, consequences to things, right? You don't want to withdraw art is shit. You worked for it with a reason. Withdrawal. I don't think that's how you draw. I don't think that's how you write withdrawal. Actually, I don't know how to write anything, so maybe I shouldn't be so judgmental. Let me see if this darn package is autocorrect. I mean, if it's autocorrect, then it's probably... I don't know, actually. I don't know if it's right or not. I don't know how to spell. Spelling is hard. Languages, it's one thing to speak them. It's a whole other thing to just write them. They're silly and goofy. Random image on the internet of a cat getting getting pat really hard on the head. Withdrawing money or alcohol withdrawal. There we go. Withdrawing. Withdrawal. Drawl. My southern Texan drawl. I don't understand anything. Oh, my tummy is grumbling already. What the hell? I can't eat an apple because I already had a bit of sweets in the morning. I had some pineapple jam on my bread this morning, so I'm trying to stave off the sweets. I did eat a burger though. Burger. It's kind of small, so I think that's why I'm kind of hungry already. I'm likely gonna take some Greek yogurt. Apple is sweets to this motherfucker. It is so sweet. It has sugar. Does it not have sugar in it? It's just, a better sugar than processed sugar, I guess. I don't know. Also, your first goal right now is for somebody to... Well, listen. That's certainly a goal. I'll respect it. But just, I guess work at it, work away, follow your dreams, so you can know that they appreciate it. Well, how are you gonna know that they goon to it? Are you saying you want someone to tell you that they goon to your art? I mean, I guess some artists would be fine with that, I suppose. No, then how will you know? Maybe, I don't know. See, this is the thing. Tribute, yo, tribute. I mean, shit. You're confusing yourself. I guess you could have, theoretically, if somebody asks for you to draw them goon material, you can assume that they are indeed gooning to it. You will have your confirmation by the commission itself existing, so that would be the only way I can think about that working out without you getting told by said person that they are gooning. What a strange conversation. You eat cereal in a mug? In a mug, milk first as dinner. What do you mean milk first? As in you put the milk in first before you put in the cereal? Are you a not stable creature? Like, milk first. Oh, gods above. Yeah, we're gonna have to send you into the brazen bowl. Okay, brazen bowl time. Just, you're gonna stay in there for like a couple of hours. No, shut the fuck up. Milk should go first. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. Here we go with this piece of conversation. Explain. Explain to us how milk should go first, huh? Both of you have explaining to do, honestly. Because I have literally no idea what you're thinking. How are you gonna get the right amount of cereal if you put in the milk first? So milk doesn't spill? Your milk spills when you put the cereal in first? That's just a skill issue. Because if you put the cereal first, how do you warm the milk? Why would I want my milk to be warm? I'm eating cereal. I don't want the milk to be warm. That's because then that would just goopify my cereal quicker. You want to now overuse cereal. The cereal can spill. No, what? There is more splashback if you put cereal in the milk. What are you, a fucking barbarian? There isn't splashback if you pour in milk like a normal humanoid. You are just... This is what I mean. This is a skill issue. You two are just suffering a skill issue. How do you spill the milk in the first place? You just pour it in. Like, you don't fucking turn the whole jug upside down on the damn bowl. You pour it in normal. You're sad. I'm a sad person. You're a sad person. Because you can rage bait people and it's satisfying to rage bait me. Oh wow, well at least you have a you know, like imagine eating cold cereal in a cold morning. I'm sorry, I like to feel cool and not like my insides having blazing warmth from my cereal, and I'm sorry that I like ungooped cereal, you know? Unsoggy cereal. You eat ice in the winter. Hooliganism in my chat. How could you? Just eat oatmeal at that point. Just eat oatmeal. Eat oatmeal like the peasant you are. Milk is, cereal is always gonna get soggy anyways. Yeah, but if it's warm, it'll happen quicker. I want it crunchy. So that it's good and it satisfies my debauchery, okay? I enjoy crunchy meals. I need the crunch. It takes longer to soggy if it's cold. Do you take 7 hours to eat a bowl of cereal? Motherfucker, If you warm it, this is basic logic! Oh my lords and ladies, heavens above, the gods bring their mercy upon the table because this is getting stupid. This is getting stupid. You eat cereal and yogurt sometimes, it's good. See, that makes sense. That makes some sense. This man, I don't know. Soggy cereal is only problem if 1, you don't like soggy cereal, if 2, you eat like a slug and take ages. I don't know what kind of cereals you guys have that take like 5 years to sog, but normal cereal kind of gets like that in like a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. Rocks, I mean, shit, if you're eating rocks, I guess. And sometimes in cheese. Cereal in cheese. You are an entity of unknown hesitations and unknown boundaries. That's what I want you to know. I need you to know this. I need you to know how odd that is. You don't mind soggy cereal? Then you're fine, right? You're fine. If you don't mind soggy cereal, fine. Now, a package has arrived. Okay. Let me go check that this damnable thing is, yoinked by me before somebody decides to yoink it. I'll be back. Okay, it turns out someone brought the package in already, so we're good. We're good, we're good. Is this an Ethernet cable that I need for, my brethren's device? Because the internet does not wish to connect for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but it will not. And I'm hoping the Ethernet cable fixes that, but I'm not even sure how to connect that darn little thing into the device. I will have to do whatever I can to make that work, I guess. Crisis averted. Yep. Crisis effectively averted. Hopefully it works, because if it doesn't somehow work, I don't know. I don't know what else to do with that thing. And the whole, like, internet not connecting to it doesn't even make sense, considering the thing is right next to the fucking router. It is right next to the router, and yet it does not wish to connect. The thing is apparently too weak. The internet is too weak somehow. I don't know how. It just is. But whatever, you know? Whatever. It'll be fixed whenever I connect the thing to the thing. Maybe change the date on that device? How is changing the date gonna fix the fact that it won't connect to the Wi-Fi? The Wi-Fi is a temperamental beast. It matters a lot. How though? I need to know. This does not sound like it matters to the Wi-Fi connecting to the darn thing. Like, check it now on everything that can connect to the Wi-Fi. Like, what? The date on everything is today. Anything else connects just fine. It's just the one thing. It's just that one console does not wish to connect. It's already, you know, it's fine though. I already bought the damn Ethernet cable. It's right there. It's at my feet. I hate internet sometimes. I don't even know why my brother decided to buy such a device. He just really wanted it. And so he worked for it. And he deserves it because he bought it with his own money, so whatever. I personally would have tried to get a PC with that amount of money, but sure, why not? His money, he can do whatever he wants with it. The KFC console. You can change the date on, say, your phone. To my knowledge, it won't connect to the internet. Well, that's odd. I have never, in my days, heard of that. Knuckles just tossed something at me. Ragnar the Destroyer. That's a damn giraffe if I've ever seen one. I mean, it's not a giraffe, but like, you know, it's something. It's a creature, that's for sure. That's your pet? How the hell did you make this a pet of yours? That doesn't even seem possible. Like, the size alone make this thing weird. Look at this thing. Look at the size of this fucking thing. Like, that's a pet? You petified that thing? How? What did you have to do to make this a pet? And then you have, obviously, you know, Ogrish Norbert over here. So two other people in the back that I can't tell who they are because their names are just on top of one another. Norbert, That's Ragnar. He eats the corpses of your enemies. Wow. Orky Porky. You can see that. There's like Brig something. Is one of their names like Egg? I see Egg after that. You got some strange fellows in your homestead. But I suppose as long as they're all doing their part, it shall be fine. Eggy Egg? Eggy Egg. I hear that game is like hella tough. I think we've talked about it before a little bit. It's Buggus, Orcus, Orky Porky, and you can't tell the other one. Who the other one is? Biggus? Ah, Biggus. Biggus. You know what else is Biggus? Yo mama! I need to get glasses someday. I don't know what kind of glasses I'll get on that someday. Oh, the other one is Ox Ogre. Why ox? Is it strong, mighty like an ox, or is it just because? And when do you have your people eat there? I'm pretty sure it's hard to get any amount of food in that game, though. You gotta have people farm like hell. Unless they're all cannibals, then, you know. Her name was Ox, so you added you added the ogre at the end? I see. She was just given an awful name since birth, I see. Oh, goodness gracious. He ogre censored? Why, you mean? Are you doing the incorrect as well just because? Just to spite me? Because I feel like that's what you're doing. Twitch censored the ogre. What do you mean it censored the ogre? Did it? Hold on. Maybe that's just on your end. You have to go to your settings and turn that off in chat settings. You have to press turn off the any whatever the hell. It's somewhere around there. And that's how you get all the censoring stuff turned off so that you can see when somebody types that. Yeah, but why was it censored? I don't know, man. Do you think I'm a Twitch little overlord or something? I do not have that kind of power to tell you. Or knowledge, honestly. No knowledge, no power on that particular set of things. Yeah, high defensive language, that kind of thing. The Fargry, biggest ogress, ox ogre, and bean ogre. They're all just farming together. What a lovely existence. What a lovely way to live. Living off the land. To be a farmer. Glory be to them. Glory be. Oh my god. I start barking into the mic. I can't even make like a small dog bark anymore. It just sounds weird. I used to be able to, but like not anymore. Not anymore. Cazador, hail to thee. You came as soon as you heard I would defeated the Elite Four. Yeah, they were beating my ass out there, you know? How does it do nowadays, Cazador? You know, Cazador, I think because tomorrow was supposed to be an Alien vs Predator day, but like I finished the game, I think I'm gonna play the one you suggested, the Kane one. I forgot what the game was called, but that one. Because I don't know what else to do. Orky Porky, goodness gracious, why does Orky Porky look like that? What did you do to him? What like offense has he made against the Lord, I guess? Like, look at this guy. Your back is scoliosing as you speak? Oh no. No. Not your back. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't allow your back to do that. Did you finish the Coffin of Andrew and Lele? I did. We finished that like last week or the week, no, last week probably. You came as soon as you heard you bark. I let you interpret which came, I mean. Wow. Listen, I know there has been recent talks about male VTubers needing to do a little more fan service, but I didn't think it was that good, okay? You gotta chill. But yeah, that's Orky Porky. I did not know why he's built like that. But yeah, I'll play that game tomorrow. Probably, well, start it off tomorrow. Don't know how many times I'll play it per week. Probably twice, considering I don't really have that many other games, I'm pretty sure, right? Going on right now, so. I did Dead Space, I think I'll only do once a week. I'll do it every Friday. Like I did the first Dead Space. My eyes, holy moly. You need to play Kenshi, it's so peak. Yeah, but it feels like one of those games where it's just gonna like grind my will to live away. What fan service can male VTubers do? Dig root window? I don't know. When people talk about fan service, I think they usually mean like just have a good voice and be charismatic because that's what women like or something. I don't know. Do you think I know these things? Do you think I watch male V? The only men I watch are people who play certain video games that I, like, and then femboys. That's it. I've tried to watch others, and haven't found too many that I enjoy. There is this one guy that plays Apex, and his model's alright. He's got a pretty decent quality in all things, so he's alright. Other than that, I'm not too sure, Cazador. I am not versed in these things. I need to study. Well, every time I study how to be better at this shtick, it always turns out to be the simplest stuff that I have no control over. I do have a little control over things. My microphone still sounds weird every now and again. It sounds muffled. Don't know why. Kip does decent React content. Yeah, there's React content. I haven't done really much of a React. The issue nowadays, though, is that, like, YouTube's algorithm, I think, changed, so React content is kind of falling off. And also, depending on what I watch, it might just destroy the whole, like, stream. So there's that. Rick and Morty reference, the cum gutters? Goodness gracious. I don't want to think about that and the implications of such things. You dread to know how that is a Rick and Morty reference. Me too. I dread that entire show, honestly. I'm gonna download this random picture I saw. You guys gotta see this. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this sweet, sweet summer child. Hold on. The poor giddy cat. Look upon it. This is what it feels like when I have to, like, wrangle you guys a little bit. This is what it feels like I'm doing to you guys. Just this. Aw, cat. That's awesome. You need it. I don't know. I guess I'll send it to you on the Discord if I remember. Send it on Discord? Okay, you want it? Here, hold on. Give me a second here. How do I do this normally? That... man, I don't know how to use Discord sometimes. There we go. Okay. There you go, Alien. Random cat for you. Khajiit is innocent of these crimes. Khajiits every time they get just yoinked by the Imperials. Ooh, phlegm. Nasty. It's the Train Man episode in the weird dream world. I was thinking about the episode where, like, Rick's charger got stolen or something, and then he punished his his grandkids by just, like, putting them in like a Matrix thing where, like, phone chargers were important a little too much. Send the image in the server, swine. You guys can share it between one another. You guys are literally all in the same server. You can just share it amongst yourselves. You little crack dens. That doesn't even make sense as a somewhat insulting, endearing term. Because a crack den is a place. Sometimes I don't know the things that come out of my mouth. Or you can post it for everyone. Nuh-uh. Pay me. Pay me to post it. Hey, now I need some moolah. I need a way to, like, buy more games. Post these. I'll post these nuts in your mouth. Thank you, Alien, my hero. You can be your hero, baby. You're no pay pig? Well, I'm sorry to say you're not getting the cat image. From me, at least. Are you saying I have crackheads inside of me? I plead the fifth. God damn. Listen. We are all into what we're all into, okay? To be fair, I'm sure a crackhead would be willing to give you $20 and then ask for those $20 the next day. So, you know, $20 is $20. As they used to say back in the day. Would a crackhead even have $20? I don't think so, but, you know. I have it. I don't need your stinking images. You do realize that it is my image that I gave unto Alien, who then gave it to you, so it's still my image. I am the distributor, the original distributor. Fool. Sengoku Jidai or something, I don't know. I don't know why that word, like, appeared in my brain. Sendoku Jidai, what the hell does that even mean? It's something Japanese, I don't know. Degree of separation, your taint is faint. You really hate me, don't you? You really just hate me sometimes. I don't know what I've done to deserve this. You're so cruel. I need peanuts. Like, I want some peanuts. Like, I don't know, cashews or pistachios, probably. I did many things. I just exist, gentlemen and ladies, just in case there's one out there. With inflation, they have to ask for 50 now. Good that you know your gosh darn worth, as they say. Denied me the image is what you did. Mainly make fun of my man Orky Porky. It is not my fault the Lord decided to build Orky Porky to be as he is, okay? Like, you guys make fun of me for being short, and guess what? I didn't get to choose that. So why can't I make fun of characters on the screen? You know, I don't think that's fair that you guys are judging me for something you do. Take the plank out of your eye, as the good old guy from Nazareth used to say. Damn, my back kind of hurts. My back. Oh my god, why am I yawning again? I keep yawning. Why do I yawn? I'm not tired, I swear. Okay, maybe I am, because I did like... I'm gonna complain about my sleep again for like the millionth time, real quick. Went to sleep, right, at like a solid 11 at night, so that I can have like an hour to just chill in bed and, you know, my brain hopefully cools down. I think I fell asleep around like 1 or 2, so I've either had, firstly, like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. Then I did my morning duties, as I have to do. Then I went to sleep again for, I think, only 3 hours. So at max, I have 6. At least, I have like 3 or 4. Don't really know. I wasn't constantly checking, but it does feel like I just slept for a very short amount of time today, just as a whole. And it's gonna keep going that way until like this sleep schedule of mine fixes itself, because I would love to sleep like a normal person so that I can have the morning to do things and draw and whatnot, because I want to do that in the mornings. So far I've had to just like just disregard my morning sleep so that I can do things. Consider hitting yourself with a pan to knock yourself out longer. I already have a little bump in my head. I don't want another one. And I don't even know how I got the original bump I do right now on my head. I just kind of have one. It's very small, but like if you're like talking to me and you're just staring at my forehead, you notice it. It's just kind of there. I think I smacked myself in the head one time, like out of frustration or something, and now I just have like a permanent little bump. It's probably like a fat deposit or something. There's a little bit of fat in there. You should get that checked out. Nah, it's been like that for like years. Years and years and years. Nothing has happened, so... Fat, you say? Yeah. That can happen. Your son headbutted you yesterday, and you had a half caveman brow. That is so unfortunate. Listen, maybe the caveman in your son is coming out a little bit, you know? Maybe it was a headbutt of affection, you know? Maybe the little lad is part goat. Just a little goat lad just headbutting. In that case, we good, yeah. I do have to, like... Hey, I could probably go to, like, some... What did they call it? Those surgeons that, like... do cosmetic things and just have that, like, scooped out or something. But it's not really worth it. It's, you know, it's probably gonna cost too much money. Plastic dudes? Yeah, the plastic surgeons and whatnot. I mean, there's other kinds of surgeons, but I guess they're generally referred to as plastic surgeons, although not all of them do plastic surgery. Most likely. Veterinaries? That's for animals, my dude. And I don't think animals do cosmetic changes. I mean, I guess they do if they help you, like, cut off your dog's tail or something. May your socks be damp, your order wrong, and your sandwiches untoasted. Okay, Michael from freaking the video game where you're a robot and you kill things. I prefer my surgeon made of flesh. Me too, honestly. Well, you're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer? No, he's got a point. Listen, I don't think you guys understand. But, you know, it's okay if you guys get a little confused by my divine features, okay? I know. I'm just incomprehensible to you two. You have so many what? You have so many birthmarks and moles and beauty marks that if you ever developed skin cancer, you would never know. I don't think that makes sense. I don't think that makes much sense. I feel like you would still know. Because your skin would just look fucked up. Moles and beauty marks and whatnot are different from just straight up fucked up skin. That's like saying you wouldn't know you get like sunburned. Animal? This is my fault. It is my fault for not dropping the Yolotl lore at any point in time. SMH. Shaking my head. I kind of want my yogurt. It's sour though. A very sour yogurt. Greek. The Greeks make the yogurt sour. I don't know why they do that to me. Eventually you'd know because perishing. Yeah, that's true. You'd also know because you're dying. Cassador's kinda right. Kinda right there. Skin cancer starts like dots and marks. You wouldn't know the difference. You'd know eventually. It's like, actually, I don't have a good comparison. It's like hunger. The signs will eventually get a little crazy. Horns. I should make that meme where, like, the horse is standing at the beach, just, like, staring out into the distance, but with a lamp up. Just a lamp up, just staring out into the distance. That'd be great, actually. Juan. And you'd, like, barely see him because he's, like, all the way at the bottom of the screen. Just a little guy. I know when it's too late, yeah. My ass ain't never going to the doctor for anything short of holy shit, I am dying. You're just like me. You're just like me. I haven't gone to the doctor in like years. The apothecaries probably don't know that I exist anymore. And any insurance I did have probably has gone out the window. So, that is part of the reason why I am trying to be healthy. The yogurt sour because Poseidon wants to annoy Odysseus one last time or some shit. Homer probably. And he wants to annoy me, most likely, the bastard. I got beef with that guy. I don't like that guy very much. He's a bitch. You know, I went to the ocean one time just to get a little swim, and then, like, half drowned because a wave was too big. Unpleasant times when I was in my youth. Unpleasant. I tried to fight the damn waves, to be fair, so maybe I did deserve it a little bit, but, like, I was a little lad. How was I supposed to know that waves are strong? 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. Sure. Sure. I'm gonna just choke you in the Nile River specifically. Like, 1, to drag you out of your home, and 2, because. Okay, just because. It'd be right. It would feel right, especially. For sure. I haven't played some random... I need to look through itch.io again. Just to peek at whatever has been created in the last couple of months, because I don't think I've scrolled through there in a while. You want a trashy reality show of the Greek pantheon? that sounds like a skit, and it sounds like a good one, honestly. If we go to Fiverr and find enough voice actors there, I feel like you could pull it off. You could pull it off. You just have to pay off a bunch of Fiverr, you know, VA people. And you'll eventually get your dreams to come true. I suppose at that point it would be more of a radio drama than anything, but, you know, close enough. Close enough. Wow. That is a very lustful image I just scrolled by. Interesting. Sometimes I forget the kinds of people I follow on this website. Zeus would definitely be on Jerry Springer. Who wouldn't Zeus be on, you know? Or are we talking about another kind of being on? Because as far as I remember, he gets on everything that walks, you know? He mounts just about damn near everything. He could mount a table if it had the parts to mount, you know? Crazy lad, that one. I think we should start another war. The ongoing ones are getting boring. You think a humble bundle is in order? I forget about that. Humble bundles are a thing that get made every time there's like a war somewhere. Well, you know, there might be some interesting things. What a strange reason to start a war. I'm pretty sure you said this exact same thing before too. I don't remember it, like, when it happened, but I feel like a sense of deja vu, which is telling me that you've said this exact same line before. Tape a fleshlight to it, and he's golden. Pfft. A fleshlight. He'd fuck that shit up. That poor thing. And it somehow develop some kind of offspring. Somehow. Divine offspring are strange in the way they are created. They can be... I mean, there used to be a story about how Aphrodite, I believe, came from a clam. She was a pearl in the clam. And somehow she happened. So I got no clue how some of these gods or demigods or other semi-divine beings really work. So I don't think I'd want Zeus to be going crazy on a fleshlight just in case some spawn comes from that. Didn't one just pop out of his head? That's the story with Athena. Athena was a migraine, and he asked Hephaestus to crack his head open to get it. Like it was just that bad of a migraine. So a migraine so bad, you wanted your one of your few legitimate sons to crack your head wide open. Add, that's how the lighthouse was created. Oh yes, the lighthouse. Goodness gracious. And did you guys see that, like, random, I think there's a VTuber that's a Navy sailor, and people were like, "Welp, looks like the the U.S. military is doing a bit of recruitment recently now." He nuts into the shower, and the sewer develops a mutant half-deity problem. That's probably closer to the reality of things than you would expect, honestly. Admiral Trina, that's the one. I don't think she streamed just yet. But yeah, people have been calling her a psyop because she's a Navy sailor, and her model is also related to, you know, obviously Navy sailoring. So people are just like making those kinds of jokes. Poor gal. It's like what happened with that one horse VTuber, the horse girl, who's like in the army. People called her a psyop too. Hades 3, we have to castrate Zeus. That's good luck with that. I don't know how you'd have to pull off some miracles and a half, like multiple miracles in a row just to get that to happen. Ugh. Castrating the guy. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there for that, okay? And if they call me up to even make the plan of castrating Zeus, I might just immediately shut that down. How many penises does Zeus have? Well, depends on what he is. You forget he can literally turn into animals? He smashed a woman as a goose one time. So I wouldn't be too surprised if he just pulled up with, like, a shark wiener, you know? They got 2 of them, I'm pretty sure, depending on the shark. U.S. Army psyops are so funny. Like, yeah, sure, there's a model in the front lines posting TikToks. It's because they're trying to get the dumb people in there. They're trying to get the low IQ people to join. Because the low IQ people are easy infantryman material. You can work them enough to, like, get them to do the basic army things. And then because the way they recruit the people that they need for technical stuff is that they offer hella benefits. That's how they try to recruit the smarter people with money, and then they don't tell you that it's gonna take you a couple of years to get that money. The crayon eaters go to the Marines. They call dibs. Yeah, that is true. They do have a monopoly on that. He also knocked up a lady as a golden rain. Huh. I forgot about that. It shouldn't be surprising, but like that one is a weird one. That one is certainly a weird one, to say the least. Honestly, when you're divine, you can knock up people in many various ways. I wouldn't know, though. I do not have personal experience with the craft of knocking up women. And I don't think I'm gonna get the opportunity anytime soon, admittedly, but you know, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll roll a nat 20 someday. Let me see what else is on the great wide web here. My back itches right now. Gosh darn. I cannot really, like, sit correctly enough to scratch my back. Like, it's the space between my microphone and, like, the back of my chair is literally just knee wide because I have to have the thing on my chair. On the chair arm. My back bitches? Yeah. My back is bitching. God help if there are ever little yolotlings around. My offspring shall be loved and cared for, okay? I shall be a great father. And they shall probably be quite rambunctious. I do not know how they'll be. I kind of hope they don't turn out like me too much, honestly, if I ever do have any any offspring. Ow. Okay, I think I got a pimple on my back or something. I don't like that very much. Nyeh. Anyway, if Rick Evans can get laid, there's hope for anyone. Who the hell is Rick Evans? Let me look that up. Oh. Yeah, but like, that's different. Rick Evans comes from like a different era. He does not have to deal with the scene of today, if you catch what I'm trying to say. You taking roids? No. I'm not taking roids. I'm all natural, okay? I'm all natural. You don't get a Castador. You have to be a Greek bodybuilder nowadays in order to get a chance. I'm already gonna go bald someday. It is fated, unfortunately. My lineage has many a balding men. So I'm waiting for that day to come. You know, I already see my hair fading a little bit. I'm tweaking out. Gonna have to go to Turkey and get some surgery. We all going bald. Well, not Yuki. Yuki's the only lad who just has to, at least out of all of us that I know of, that has got the genetics for just everlasting hair. The jealousy in me. I will use it to drive me to do great things, like I don't know, really. Probably something stupid. The good kind of stupid, not the bad kind of stupid. Oh my god, Mexicana wolf girl. El Salvador and Mexicana. Listen, I'm a simple man. Just gotta polish the scalp to mirror shine, become laser proof. Oh yeah, just Superman. Do you think that's why Superman struggles with Lex Luthor? Is because like he can't use the heat vision, so he just anytime he does, Lex just bows his head a little bit. I will shave Yuki for solidarity. Good luck with that. Yuki is a tall individual, and lives not in the same country as you. So Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Oh my god, that meme with the armpits, dude. Me beep 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 beep. Mocha. Oh, I like that art. Oh my god, that's a cute little model. Or at least the art for it. That's cute. I like this little character sheet thing they got. What a cutie. You'll also use this reflect. It's super effective. Everyone has kneecaps, y'all. That's just cruel and unusual. Do not kneecap anybody. You are not Italian or in the mafia, okay? There is no need to kneecap anybody. We are a peaceful people. I hope. At least somewhat peaceful, you know? Ah, Canadian. Oh, my goodness gracious. You know, I should have taken this, like, some time to have drawn myself in a, like, bunny girl outfit. But I didn't for Easter. Missed opportunities. Missed opportunities. You should know me enough to know that's not true. I mean, listen, if you're lacking milk, you might get violent, but usually you keep up with the milk having. You keep up with it. So I'm not too afraid of your potential for violence, right? Because you can be satiated rather easily, in my opinion. My humble, divine opinion. I do have fresh, crisp carton in the fridge. In the fridge? What? The fridge? The fridge. The fridge. There you go. Frish. I think I tried to say fish, but you know. I don't know why I would even try to say fish. In turn, in like, where that word is. I'm losing it, I think. She Berber. She Berber. That fresh avocado. That's a throwback. Oh, not the Vine era. What the days have become ever since. I think I remember seeing the guy that does like the magic trick type things. I think he made a return for a while. And I think in between that, his like disappearance, since he didn't have like a place to post those kinds of videos anymore. Like, I think he was like, somebody saw him working at Walmart. Or, yeah, like a Walmart or something. And they kind of bothered the guy, which I felt bad about. I don't feel like he should be going around bothering people like that, you know? Gotta let people live their lives. Meow, 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 meow. Apologies. I had nothing else to say for a little bit. You have posted the future to the meme tab. You have? Oh no. Oh, glorious little image there. That shin on that guy though, holy moly. Your kitty's sleeping on you, so you flashed him? Why would you do that? That's cruel and unusual. Hey, that flashed thy kitten. SMH. The poor kitty cat is just trying to sleep. The baby. The baby man. I want a kitty cat. I want to lay my head on a kitty cat. They're so soft. What kind of... What the hell? I don't think this is a real dog, but it kind of looks like a real dog. I, I'll for the sake of it think it's a real dog. Look at this dog. I need to show you guys this dog. It is such a creature. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just look at that guy. Look at him. He's just a guy. You spent like a week at your parents this Easter, and you realize just how many annoying noises you make, because you don't do that to your roommates. You are acting, you are akin to a caged tiger. You're just an animal. It's waiting. You're just waiting for your time to I don't know, fucking furry out or something. It's awesome. It's just a dude. I love the hat. I don't know why it looks so like scrunkly with the head size being so small, but like I feel like this image is fake, but at the same time it looks so real. It's like some dogs just do come out fucked up. Like I don't know, it could be real. The ears are getting gone. Are being gone is funny. Yeah. Just a shap. He's just a kindly little shap. I'm glad the internet exists sometimes. They have the silliest little images. Now it feels like something is bothering my nostrils. Bleh. I don't remember that anime, but I remember that little theme, I guess. You sent a dog? I shall witness this. My god, it is the one with the big ass ears. The goofy... I want to call it like a redneck dog, because it looks like it would be owned by a redneck and act like a redneck. But he's just goofy. Goofy fella. Adorable. What a goober. Man's best friend. Right there. Man's best friend. Feel like we could spend all day just sharing photographs of random dogs we find. I need some kind of drink. Monster. It's been a while since I bought any Monster. I need to somehow convince the matriarch to purchase some. She does not like it when I when I drink the stuff. She's too freaked out by it, potentially causing a heart attack, even though that only ever really happens if you drink like fucking 7 a day or something. You left the fucking dog addicted to alcohol and cigarettes image. What kind of image is that? That sounds like I mean, if that's what they call the one you just sent me, I can kind of see it, but I feel like that's referring to another one. It's kind of warm. It was like, okay, today was like a weird day weather-wise. It went from being 23 Fahrenheit in the morning today, and yesterday it was like 40. I don't know why it went to like 23 in the morning. Like it just went from relatively cold to just cold. Just cold. You sent one? Let me see. Okay, the image is deciding to just like not. Oh, the little guy. I remember this fella. I've seen this before. Out there in Korea. It's a little Korean puppy. Because of the soju bottle. I think that's what they call that, right? Soju. Look at this little guy. That's me back in the day. Back when I had many a buds to hang around with. Glorious, glorious little image. I should remake this with the with the lamp up too. I have, I think, like another image that I wanted to like have a little, make a little drawing of, and just replace the like a cat with the lamp up. And this one's good too for that, honestly. Have you ever made yourself coffee so bad that it offended you? I have no idea what good coffee is. I just like my coffee bitter. That's all I know. I just like it just black. And Jack, hail to thee. How do you do? How goes everything? How goes the schooling? And how goes the tasks at hand? It is a Wednesday. Hopefully the week has gone well enough for you. And that would be awesome. I do agree. I do agree that having a lamp up redrawn in such a fashion would be would be great. Knuckles, why'd you send me that again? I like it. I like it. But drawing fire on computer? Oh. Are you now? Well, I hope you're having a good one with that drawing. Funny? It is funny. You guys want to see what Knuckles sent? This is a little doodle from Knuckles. Just the just this fuck ass cat. I enjoy it. I enjoyed the creature. I'm gonna keep her here for a little bit. She looks so traumatized. Pine, hail to thee. It's been so long. Anka. Yep, Anka, that's the name. You would know, wouldn't you? I forget. All I know is that it's from Animal Crossing, that's it. You're busy, that's why? No worries, no worries. You are under no obligation to come visit, but it is nice that you do. I appreciate that. How has your time been, though? Busy, outside of it being busy. I hope things are well with you. I hope you've been, in good health and whatnot. Not exploded. Never mind, your earbuds died? Oh, no. Oh, no. You gotta go. See you around, Jack. Thank you for coming by. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor and all that. Hopefully you can stream this weekend, and it's been good. I hope you can stream too. Follow thy dreams. New kitty meme has been posted. Another one. You guys love posting cats, don't you? You guys love kitty. What the fuck? That's a good edit. That's a really good edit. I like that. I like that. I fuck with that. Oh goodness. I would like. I need to sort of. Dang it! I didn't mean to star that. What can I? No, unstar it. How do I unstar something? Remove. There we go. Okay. Now my screen feels like it shifted somehow. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I forgot. Oh yeah, something about editing. I would edit stuff, but like, editing software is like weirdly heavy on the computer. I don't know why. And every time I would, I remember using the one that comes with Windows, and every time I would like make like a small video, it would come out with like double to like triple the gigabytes worth of space on like a small couple of minutes video or something like that. And I'm like, damn. It's like this thing, it is kind of crazy. I don't know why editing software does that to just literally anything you make, I guess. I do not have the space to get the software and make a little video. I would if I could. Kinda have to now that I think about it. But nah, I'll figure it out. Maybe if I figure out how to make this little hard drive work on my computer, then I could have more space. But until then, I shall remain with my very limited amount of space. What's that one called anyhow? It's not Trophy, was it? No, it was something... No. I forgot what the name of it was. But it's the Windows one. Also, the Overwatch drives are gonna happen in like a few... Actually, tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. I don't know whether to get on that or not. I feel like I would just suffer. Like, not on stream, off stream, obviously, but like on one hand, I got a lot of little internet buddies that are gonna be playing Overwatch because of the drives that are happening soon. On the other hand, I don't want to die inside. You gotta get back to work. May you always have exact change when you need it most. Thank you, Cazador. May the gods bless you and may the stars shine in your honor. Have a good one, alright? Make it home safe. Oh, I gotta stretch. Gotta stretch. Oh, Lord, hey. Stuff crackled and popped like a... I was gonna say like a popsicle, but that doesn't really make sense. I guess if you crunch on the popsicle, it would go, like, crack. A bag of chips makes a lot more sense in this scenario, in this, abstract thing that my brain is attempting to construct. A metaphor, that's what we call those. Me when I forget the name of things. Those crackle dip things. Crackle dip things? Yeah. Y'all ever had, like, those Nutella little packages with the sticks? I forget what they're called, but it's a little snack, like the Nutella Go little packet things. Those things are great. They are glorious. I enjoy those. Although I suppose some of you would be disgusted by Nutella. Europeans do not enjoy many American chocolates. Understandable. Understandable. What do you mean, what the fuck? And I have not spoken anything but the truth here, okay? Motherfucker, do you know where Nutella comes from? All I'm saying is that you guys don't like our stuff. Italy? Okay. That doesn't change the fact that I've heard Europeans complain about Nutella. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they send us a different, like, kind, you know, than they do over there because of regulations and whatnot. But anytime anybody has had anything American, they don't like it because I assume the preservatives in there. The thing that makes it last like 500 years. What Europeans are complaining about Nutella, the biggest mummies in the world? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, my tummy. It is getting feisty with me right now. Ever so slightly. Oreo Otero will debut this summer. He's a little puppy guy. No, otter. Oh, that makes sense. Otero, I see. An otter VTuber. I see. Cute design. I love it. Pedro Pescado. Hail to B-Flip, how do you do? I hope all things are well. I hope you are fed well and that the puppy is fed well. My grandson. He's being a brat. When is he not a brat? Answer that, you know? When is the poor fella not a brat? He's always a brat. It's in his nature. I don't know when I'm not a brat. Maybe you don't notice that, like, even if maybe your own brattiness distracts you from the fact that he's also a brat during your brattiness. And then you only notice it when you yourself are not a brat. I'm wrong? Never. I am literally divine. I can never be wrong. I am absolutely correct. Man, I haven't been on a roller coaster in a while. We have a couple of places around where I live that I could go to, that people where I live usually go to, but I don't think it's open yet. You love Vine? Like the app? Or what? Because I got news for you. I got news for you. I kind of forgot what I talked about like 5 seconds ago. Someone remind me. My mind decides to be built out of paper mache. You know, paper mache tastes pretty bad too. Don't ask how I know. It's pretty straightforward how I know, but like, do not ask anyway. Goblin. You know, I kind of want to have those like pseudo 15th century artisan type getup with like the really puffy shirt thing. I don't know what they call that, but I like it. I want to wear one of those. I can probably find something like that on whatchamacallit, Etsy probably. I don't know if Amazon would sell any. They probably would. Then I would need a thing to wrap around my like midsection to make it look nice. What color though? I guess purple. I do like purple. Purple, green. I like green too. Green and purple are my favorite colors. But you guys don't get to see the green much from me. I don't really represent that my liking for that color very much. Why does my ear itch? That is a question I have for myself. Perhaps me, and maybe even I. Oh, my neck. My poor little neck. You like looking at colors, you do not like wearing them. That is actually real though. I find it difficult to find anything I like to wear. That's the issue. I don't think the colors are the issue, I think just the items themselves are an issue. I do feel, and I may be incorrect because it could just be one of those things where I as a lad am not taught where to look for clothing for lads, or how to, and whatnot. But every time I go to a place and I do have the faintest inkling of a want to search out for apparel, I can't find anything that I like. I look at everything and it all feels wrong and boring, or it just does not fit my size. It does not fit me at all. Waiter, more black and gray clothing. I just wish there was more fanciful stuff, you know? The ladies get all the fancy shit when it comes to clothing, but the lads, nuh-uh. You get the same kind of t-shirt in 5 million different variations. Y'all? Yes, Knuckles? What can I help you with? But we got pockets. We do have pockets. That's about the only gosh darn advantage we have. But why can't we have both? For both genders, you know? Like, let the ladies have pockets. Let the lads have something more than just standard t-shirt number 1. Variation 3,054,000, you know? Imagine yourself with a broccoli haircut. I don't want to. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible, and I in no way, shape, or form have ever attempted to have that haircut in my life. No, sir. No, sirree. Would not fit my face. I'll tell you that much. I mean, what's stopping you from being flamboyish? Hold on, let me think. I have an answer, I just can't, it's not, like, popping into my mind for some reason. Give Lamp Up the broccoli haircut? Oh, boy. Yes, that, I could see it, you know? I can kind of see it. It is a little sheepy, you know, it is a little lamb, so it wouldn't be too, like, actually out of pocket for the Lamp Up to have the broccoli haircut when you think about it. Damn, what is the answer? Oh, it's because I want to be manly. That's why. I'm already small, alright? I already have a uphill fight in that front. So, if I become flamboyish while I'm small, you know, it's gonna be a little harder to pull off the manliness, you know? Unfortunately, there's a very tight pathway as to what is considered manly. Listen, the most flamboyish, quote unquote, I'm willing to look like is like those fellas back in the like, I don't know, physically at least, I suppose, those fellas back in like the 50s. You ever see like photos of like just people doing exercise in like the 50s and 60s? They just like, just the standard person looked so damn healthy. Like, I'm willing to be dripped out like that, but anything other than that, you know, questionable for me. Questionable. Whether I'm willing to look like anything. Although wearing a suit all the time would kind of suck. I guess it depends on the fabrics, right? I kind of know a little bit about clothes. Not enough. Not enough. I know that, like, you can wear basically a whole suit if you get the correct, like, materials for such a thing. There are ways to wear many layers without overheating or just feeling warm in general. Which is kind of cool, though. It's kind of cool. Learning about clothes a little bit. Does it stick in my mind? Not really. But, you know, it's still cool. That, and there's also money to worry about, you know. Clothes cost money. I'll tell you that much. I suppose there are a couple of things you could wear that are kind of universal. You can match up with like a bunch of other things, like a couple of pants and a couple of shirt types, sweaters. I don't know what to call them. Uppers and lowers that you could kind of mix and match together. So, you know, you could start off with that. A thong, that is not something you can really match with anything, bud. That is a single item of clothing. Let's see. You know, I should play some more RPG Maker games. I gotta like... Gotta catch up on that grind. Because I do like RPG Maker games. They're very, very... There's many of them. I still know where to look for them, other than like Itch.io. Lele was an RPG? Yeah, that was an RPG, yes. Funny socks? Funny socks? What do you mean funny socks? You mean like those that like dads used to wear back in the day? Sorry. It's like there's nasty, nasty stuff in the back of my throat. Devious. What if I play, Mogeta? Was it Mogeta? Mogeto? Mogeto Castle? Something like that? I don't think the person that made that game likes people streaming it, though. You have a pair with a bunch of tits printed on them? They're pink. Do you wear them when you go out, you know? Or is it only an inside sock, you know? I should say pair of socks, not just individual sock. I guess if it was an individual sock, it would just be sock. Sorry, I'm losing my sanity. Once in a while, cause for your friend bought them for you, so you wear them out of respect. Ah, out of obligation, I see. You feel an obligation towards wearing that article of clothing. I can feel that. Or understand that. I don't know why I said I can feel that. I can definitely understand that. I still have a sweater I haven't worn. The matriarch bought it for me, and it's been years, and I think I maybe used it like once. One time, and it's because it's like actually kind of nice, but I don't go out and do anything. And I think this was an issue for the longest time. The matriarch would like always want to buy me clothing, and I'd be like, dearest mother, I don't go out. I don't do things. It is a waste of money. Because it truly was a waste of money. Buying something for you either goes a long way or you never use that thing. Exactly. It's kind of the same for me. Especially with clothing. It's like, what do I buy considering I don't go out? It's like, I suppose there's always just the option to dress up rather nicely anyways on the day-to-day. Just despite the fact that you're not going anywhere special, you know? Like, that is an option. So I guess I could walk that path, you know? But it's, you know, it's... I don't know. You have a wash, use it only as formal wear. Formal wear. Dude, same. Whenever I had a watch, it would just never get used unless I just went outside. It's like I would just wear it for just the drip, I guess. Just to have it on if I went somewhere. Wow, I can't believe I came across a post that Knuckles commented on Twitter. This is a little weird, but okay. I was just like scrolling through this random post and then you see Knuckles there. I'm like, huh? What is it? It's let's see. It's the one made by, let's see, what's the person's name? Well, it's at FH Glove, and I think they're Japanese or something. They got like a Japanese name, and it was about it's a little tier list thing where they say, I completely agree with your opinion. Many RPG Maker works are released every year, but most of them are forgotten without a sound. And I think if I can scroll down to where what you posted, you said Night of the Avatar Man is so unknown it's not even on the list. That's the one you talked about, Avatar, yeah. That's the that's why like I brought up the whole RPG Maker game thing, because I was looking at it and I was like, I recognize a couple of those games. I played Anne, I played Project Cat, and the, I guess technically first episode of what that is a prelude to, right? What else have I played that's on this list? Have I played anything else on this list? Let's see. I don't think so. I've seen Mogeto Castle. I think that's what it says. I can't really, it's kind of small so I can't see it too well. And it's a game I wanted to play, but then I like kind of looked around and then on the game's like little site, the person that made it is like, I don't like it does not seem they like the idea of people making videos on their game and whatnot. So I was like, I'll just decide not to stream it then, because I don't want any problems. Noso Aoni, I haven't done that one. That one is a bit of a classic though, isn't it? There's a lot here I haven't done. Ib is another one. Let's see. Oh, I did do the, I forgot what it was called, but the one with the two dudes in the train. I remember doing that one. That one has a DLC that I have not bought yet. Forgot about it. Was the Lisa Games RPG Maker? I believe so, yes. Those are good ones from what I hear. Fear and Hunger is also one you think, oh yeah, Fear and Hunger is like a very specific kind of game, you know? It's the kind of game that you play if you want to like suffer, you know? It might be fun to do at some point. But I don't know if it's one that interests me personally, you know? Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to give it a shot. I'd have to do that thing where I would have to play it on the day I buy it just to test it out and see if I enjoy it to decide whether or not I can, you know, refund it. Because I'm not sure if that's a game I'd like. It could be, though. It could be. Because it's one thing to play, like, a little strategy game, like, you know, Battle Brothers. It's another thing to play a game where, like, everything is up to chance in such a horrific way as Fear and Hunger. Oh, my neck. I forgot I had water next to me. I'm just like here struggling, forgetting I have water. Okay, I had a hiccup while swallowing. That felt pretty bad. What the hell are you doing to your neck? My neck is just like having a day today. Not a field day, as much as just a day. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I'm gonna kill you because you're stupid. I don't know who that was for, but it was probably for me. Le Bon Bon? You're imagining the stupid ass meme, aren't you? Scratch my neck a little. Let's see. Let's scroll around. Let's see what people are up to. You are evil coded. 50-50. How could you not? Well, I suppose you are right. Who am I to disagree with your great opinion? I gotta check out. Okay, I really, even though my art skills still suck ass right now, because I got 2 PNGs done relatively quick, I'm kind of tempted to just make a main one for the time being, even if it turns out, you know, quality-wise to be bad. Like, I still want to make one. I want to make one already. I guess I could, and then I could always just improve on it. There's literally nothing stopping me. But I need to find what program, because I want to try and do it on another program that's not the current one I'm using. And so that I can add a little bit more liveliness to it. I don't remember which ones exist, though. I'm gonna have to, like, scroll around on YouTube and look up tutorials. Ugh, can you imagine? Can you imagine having to do the hard work of looking up YouTube videos? My god. If only I could play. I kind of want to play Apex. I remember playing Apex on the console. Now I don't really do that anymore because I don't have that console anymore, and this computer cannot handle it, I think. Or does not have the space for it. One or the other. Maybe both. I still have RuneScape in my library. I haven't played that at all. I might play it offline, actually. Like, off stream, I mean. Kind of want to try it out, you know, see if I like it. See if I enjoy just, I don't know. I don't even know what the hell RuneScape is about. It just is. You know, it just kind of exists there. My nose. You know what I've wanted for a while? Dates. I want dates. I want to have a bit of a Mesopotamian meal. It wouldn't be too crazy. It would just be like basic ass bread, maybe some sardines. A lot of things with dates. They really liked their dates back in those days. I guess it was like the only sweet thing around, to be fair. One of, I suppose. One of the few sweet things around. So I don't blame them. It would be kind of fun to make some like very, very ancient ass meals though. if given the chance. I gotta see if that guy has come out with... No, I don't think he has come out with the cookbook yet. I would have to sign up for, like, the online... What do you call it? Like a newsletter? That kind of thing? Because there's a guy online... I think I've talked about him before once. Where, there's a guy's YouTube channel, and he's kind of got his own website where he's just... He's making a... He's trying to make, like, a cookbook of, like, ancient, you know... early civilization type meals and foods and whatnot, which is very cool. Very cool. I like that, mainly for the history. I enjoy it. Here comes the sun. Me with my air guitar. I think I know that guy, or at least I saw a short of him making a Roman energy drink. You might be thinking Tasting History. With, I forgot his name, though, the channel name being called Tasting History with blah 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 blah. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful to the guy. I've seen that guy too, though. His videos are pretty cool. I like the guy's stuff too. Maybe you're thinking of a more specific one, though. It could be that you're thinking of a more specific one. There's a lot of... I like how that's like... internet cooking, like, guys, it's just, let me cook this ancient random recipe that I found on the internet. No idea, but you saw something akin to it. That sounds cool, though. That sounds cool. I wonder what the hell it would even be made out of, considering it's, you know, Rome. It's like, what would be considered an energy drink in the Roman times? I don't think I remember anything of such a nature. I think I talked about how there was a guy that tried to see if he could make a soda with the ingredients of the time that were available to the Romans, or could possibly be available to them. It was like water and that, and maybe some honey. Okay, I can, yeah, they'd probably consider something like that an energy drink, I guess, like a health drink. I feel like people in the modern day would consider that a health drink of some kind, admittedly. Honey is good, though. Honey is tasty. I love honey. I remember one time having nothing to snack on, and I just toasted some bread and put some honey on it, and it was pretty good. pretty tasty. That was Zelda, kind of. I did not know that the villain Bullseye had a career in baseball, and you can imagine how that turned out. The ketchup sandwich? No, that's not... I mean, I guess that's a thing, you know, but like, that doesn't sound too tasty. I just keep thinking of that Zelda song. It's good? I don't know. Like, a proper, you know, little soup of tomato I can see. But, just ketchup and bread, I'm not sure. You know, to each their own, though. I'll respect it. I will respect it. Now, where was this other post that I saw? It's a struggle meal. It sure sounds like it. You know, I think people focus too much on being healthy without living. I feel like I noticed that off of just the various internet going ons when it comes to wellness. Like, yeah, eat healthy, but you know, you gotta live. You know, you gotta live. Go live. Go live life. Go hang out. Go to that restaurant. Go off your meal for like one day, you know? Like, you're not gonna die. Consume some food. I feel like people kind of forget about that, you know? You gotta still be living. Oh, well, isn't this an unfortunate little piece of news I just came across? Okay. God damn, there's still phlegm in the back of my throat. Gosh darn. Who died? Nobody died. It was not regarding... I guess it technically is regarding a case where someone did murder someone, and the someone that did commit the murder is most likely going to get away with it. Because they can't even press the charges, apparently. And I don't think it would be very, good of me to mention why. Let's leave it at that. Chuck Norris did die recently, though. Dude, the pina colada would kill right now. I want a pina colada. It is tasty and filled with pineapple, and I like pineapple. You know what I also like? Those old Japanese, like, flintlocks. Those are cool as shit. I like how they look. Arquebuses, I guess that's what they are. Or were for a little while. You know, I should get an arquebus someday. That'd be sick as hell. I'd probably accidentally, like, blow myself up trying to put the right charge of powder in the thing, but you know, yeah, you can't have some fun without a little danger. Do 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 do. You guys seen these shows recently? Oh goodness. Tummy grumbling right now. Oh yeah, there's also been like people arguing about like flags on Twitter again. You don't watch stuff? What do you do? I want to ask you that. I hope that's not too personal. You know, but I would like to have some knowledge. What do you do on your day to day? Do you just game? You don't watch stuff? Do you study? I know you study stuff. You're studying for something. I don't know what that something is. You don't gotta say what that something is. But you do something. I have at least one more day's worth of the fun liquid in my bottle. And I do not know when to use that. You rot and talk funny, talk to funny internet people. Fair. Let's see. Oh yeah, like people are arguing about like flags and whatnot. Some like space flags or whatever to represent humanity and whatnot. And it's just a lot of chicanery. I don't know how flags work. I just know some of them look fine and some of them look a little cringe. I'm like, I don't know. Looks a little too peaceful. You work out sometimes. Your life is quite uneventful and you like it this way. Fair enough. My life is too a little uneventful. Nothing much happens, but you know, I think I'm trying to get things to happen. Happenings are right around the corner. If I push hard enough, it'll happen. Do 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 do. Now a million different songs are spinning through my head. Happenings are cool if you like the happening. Truer words have never been said. Truer words have never been said. Oh yeah. I forgot the new episode of Invincible came out. And they showed Thrag, the guy. Big honcho. The Happening is a movie, a bad movie, then why mention it? Why mention evil, bad things in my presence? You should mention not evil, good movies like Wall-E. I fucking love Wall-E. I couldn't think of another movie, just Wall-E. I don't know. Wall-E's pretty nice. I like that. I should watch Wall-E again. I still need to figure out when I can see that new movie, Hail Mary. I really want to watch that one. That would be kind of cool. I want to see the funny rock alien thing. You sometimes witness directly how my brain works. You hear a thing, so you relate it to another thing, and so you say that thing. Well, our minds are a little alike in that capacity. Ooh, my neck. I still need to, like, snap this thing. Do 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 do. You're literally everywhere? I don't think so. I don't think so. Sorry, the brain perished. Or is everyone literally you? Nobody can be literally you. We're all literally Ryan Gosling. So, nobody can be you if we're all Ryan Gosling, right? That's the only one we can all literally be, because we're all literally him. And by proxy, we're all literally you, because you would also be Ryan Gosling, and I'm Ryan Gosling, and you'd be me. It's kind of universal, you know? Universal camaraderie right there. Hmm. 10 million fireflies. We need to capture them and make them reproduce so that there can be more fireflies, because they are not doing too well out there on their own. I don't even know if there's 10 million to gain. Honestly, there's probably not even enough. Or do I just conform because I'm a social chameleon to be a parasite and blight upon any group, suck their life essence out of them while they think I am one of them? The vilest of the viles, a traitor, devourer of nations and infants. You like games. Listen, I was gonna say you're just like a succubus until that last part makes you sound like a, I don't know, ball, I guess. What a strange thing to say. Not anything stranger than what I have said, to be fair. I have said much, much wilder things. Probably. I cannot back this up with evidence at the moment, but I'm sure there's something. I wanna eat my yogurt, man. I think I'm gonna go get the dang container because there's not that much anyhow, and feast upon it like scraps of I don't know. I don't know. Eat the goo. It's not goo. It's delicious, and okay, to be fair, it's very sour. It's very sour. It's a little hard to eat. I eat it slowly because it's so sour. I can't help it. It's just like you just take a spoonful and then it's like makes my face scrunch up. I'm gonna get wrinkles just from eating Greek yogurt. Anyhow, I'm gonna go get that. I'll be back. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, though, get back. Took that little opportunity to go do my thing as well for extra like 2 minutes, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Let me open this container up. Hello, goo eater. Do not call me the goo eater, bro. Have some respect, okay? Have some respect. You don't gotta call me the goo eater. It's because I eat yogurt. You know, what should I call you then? Since you have your own little consumption to do, don't you? Of white substance, you know? Do you want me making a little nickname for you? I don't think so, right? God damn. Why does it feel more sour today than it was yesterday? What are you gonna do? You call me a milk drinker? Please, I wear that shit as a badge of honor. You're the cum drinker. You drink cum. That's what you do. Straight out the carton. They have factories specifically for your substance here. Like in those funny books women read. That's what I'm gonna say. Elves. Sorry, I'm having a man moment. I'm having a moment. I saw a picture of a lovely elf lady, and it's the chemicals in the brain, you know? They activate. Touche. I should have put some honey in this or something. I'm just gonna have to, like, be a man about it. Just eat it, you know? Just be a man. No matter how nasty this shit is. Just imagine it's mayo. That does not make it any... I mean, I guess it would be sweeter, but, like, that wouldn't be any less gross. Spoonfuls of mayonnaise. Could you imagine? The amount of cholesterol in that. Come on. I don't know what it would do, but it's funny. I guess. I suppose you are not truly incorrect, but, you know, I'll give you the win. I'll give it to you. I'll be generous. You shall have this. You shall have this. Ah, goodness gracious. I'm gonna scroll around on Twitch a little bit. Just to see some lads. That's Minecraft. Or do people, I guess people do like streaming Minecraft, don't they? Oh my god, I hate the way Twitch just makes you hear, like, their little panel at the top for, like, their, I don't know, like, I guess, like, highly viewed streams or whatever that you can cycle through. I don't like that. That it automatically just plays the sound. Any what? Any diaper-furs on the front page? I hope not. I do not wish to know that is a thing. There is a furry, though. Very pink and a feminine model. And I guess people, okay, sponsors, that's why. It's because I guess Minecraft is just doing a bunch of sponsors today. Maybe they've been doing that for a while. They've probably been doing that for a couple of days. Maybe the whole week for all I know. I still remember when that happened. Like, what was Twitch thinking? Someone had to put that fella up there. And they decided, yeah, this is great to represent Twitch, you know? Can't have a little hip, but God forbid. God forbid you have a little hip on your character model. But, oh, you know. You can have all this other stuff that's basically just fetish content. Sure. I gotta get, like, the gif of that goldfish with the headset. Just kinda schmoovin'. You're pretty sure an update came out recently that might be that? Oh, is it referring to the Minecraft thing? Yeah, probably. Probably. I think so, because when I entered Twitch, it gave me, like, a bunch of, what do you call it? A bunch of, like, codes for, like, skins or whatever on Minecraft, so, like, they have to be doing something big, you know? Big enough for it to be, like, you know, a thing they're doing in the first place, drops or whatever. Twitch drops are something funny, because you'll be watching something, right? And it'll be like, oh, here's, like, a decent thing for this game that, you know, you're watching. And then sometimes it's like, oh, here's some points for this game, right? And that's cool. And then they give you sometimes like the ugliest fucking skins for some character that you have ever witnessed in your whole life. And you wonder why they ever thought this should be a drop. Who would want to wear this skin on whatever character from whatever game? What were they planning? And that's most skins that are dropped on the like Twitch drops thing for, I guess, like if you play Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. Okay, the ones from Marvel Rivals, from what I've seen, are kind of okay. Definitely not the ones they do for Overwatch, though. Just give me a loot box, bro. Just give me a loot box. You never used Twitch drops? You should if you play like a game often enough, I suppose. At least that's my opinion. It's not, you know, not that big of a hassle to set it up. It's enough of a hassle for some, I assume, but you know, not the biggest thing to be bothered by. At least in my humble opinion. You never bother linking accounts. And fair enough, I suppose. Ah. Ba 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 ba. Puppy. I like how it's called Franker. Frank. Frank would be a good name for that kind of dog, honestly. That's a classic Americana name for that kind of dog. Frank. Little Frank. What? Ralpher? Aw, that's cute too. The one where it's just, is that a beagle? I think it's a no. Is it? Kind of looks like one. Maybe it's part beagle. Beagles are so funny. They're like huskies, but like in terms of their capacity to just want to howl and be noisy. It's so goddamn funny. Cause they'll just start going, oh, like for no reason. just like, bro, chill out. There's literally nothing going on. And they'll just start howling like they're in some kind of like deep-hearted pain. It's like, brother, chill. That one guy rage baiting his fat ass dog. Yeah, like that. And they howl like it's the most heart-wrenching thing they've experienced. Like literally anything, the most minor inconvenience. Do 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 do. I don't want no fat ass dog. Maybe not fat, but like kind of chunky, little guy. I don't like a little fella I can pick up and be like, look at you, you magnificent little bastard, you know? He sent one where the guy has the mic right up there, actually deafening. I'm gonna hear this. I'm not gonna play it just in case, but I'm gonna just, I'm gonna just hear it out myself. I'm not gonna sign in. Oh my god. My ears, dude. He's pissing off that dog so much. He just keeps like he just shows the treat. The dog tries to go for the treat. Yeah, it's shows the treat. Dog tries to go for the treat. Closes his hand to keep the treat from dog. Immediate, just ear-piercing howl. Guy shows the treat again. Dog goes for it again, and just repeat the cycle. He just keeps doing that. Dog is hesitant. Tries again. Howls when he can't. Poor guy. Oh, poor guy. What it would be to be a hound in such a situation. Bam, bam, ba, ba, bam, ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, bam. Oh wow, isn't that something? Dinosaur. That's cute though. Cute, cute, cute. Anyhow, anyway, anywhere. Why do I wear pants? That's a great question, actually. Why am I wearing, like, do I have shorts? I probably do. There's somewhere. There's somewhere. Oh no. Oh, look at this little guy. It's so little. Hold on. He's so small. He's so he's in need of protection. Look at this guy. Look at this little guy. He's just a little dude. He looks so sad. Why is he so sad? Ah, poor guy. He's a pebble. Yeah, he's just a little freaking. He needs to be put in like a warm hug. So teeny tiny, in need of protection. You know. What a creature. What a marvelous little thing. I hope it has a long and healthy life, you know? Poor little baby. The thing the thing is a single-celled organism. Oh lordy. That's a very accurate meowing from this person. What the hell? Interesting. Me 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 me. kind of scared of cats a little bit when they go wide-eyed. I don't know whether to be afraid of them when they're looking at me angry, or when they're going like, when they have pupils the size of a plate. Both wary, both have me wary is what I meant to say. I suppose like either one is fine, just as long as they don't go crazy. I want to grab a stick and just like wrap the top half with like a lot of duct tape, like an insane amount, enough for it to be like the girth of a baseball, You don't interact much with cats, you wouldn't know. Yeah, fair enough. Cute art. You do, however, have a lot of cat images. Mole. You gotta have, like, a whole folder. It is not right to not have an entire little folder of at least some cat images. Or, they must be, involving some amount, Sorry, my brain is like blah again. You don't have a single image of yourself. A few embarrassing pictures of friends. The rest are memes and animal images. I don't think... Do I have I probably have like a couple pictures of me somewhere. Not on the computer though, on like a phone. Not that many though. I don't take pictures of myself. This is not a thing. I didn't see any bunnies today. Probably because it was too cold in the morning. I'm gonna see if I can see a couple tomorrow. I'm gonna try and also take a little picture of them. That just reminded me of the ones I saw like 2 days ago. I want to see if I can see them again. If it's warm enough, I suppose they'll be out and about. But I don't think I saw... Yeah, there weren't any today. Benoy dinner? Excuse you? They are not dinner. They're just fellas. They're little guys and gals and whatnot, just frolicking, hopping around, scared to even be looked at because I have to like walk by them without looking at them, otherwise they just scramble away. I just don't like it when you look at them, I don't know. Speaking of dinner, I do have to probably end stream by now because I have to make food. I have to just straight up make it for me and my brethren, so I think, we had a good chat today. This was a good stream. I had good time. We need to have more of these, more little yip-yappy situations. I liked it today. I liked it. Eat non-goo, goo eater. I shall eat the non-goo. I promise thee, in all that I find honorable and good, to eat non-goo. And I shall bid thee farewell. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, whenever and wherever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. I'll see you whenever I see you. And if I don't, take care of yourselves, alright? Bye-bye.